What's up, everyone? It's Showtime. This is TheBlaziking, and we're here with the story mode for Honkai Star Rail that I'm like way delayed on. And why I'm on my old account? Because I did the first like hour and a half of this and wasn't recording. Smile. So there's gonna be less commentary on this because I'm honestly just gonna let all the story stuff run in the background while I do other things and mic muted and all that stuff. So whoa, lag. So yeah, we're just gonna. Come on, let me hit the auto thing. Sound going through it. No? Oh, duh. Because it's muted and. Right. Person was.
I'm high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Pretty sure I muted every.
Ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament.
Oh?
Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance.
Why is it not coming through this?
There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Hung went to meet the judges. Then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Well, that's stressful as all
There was
hell.
a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
Okay. And can I like at least no? Because I can't mute. Fuck! I can't do this how I want to because fucking Streamlabs isn't working right. What the hell? Whatever, we'll get through this bit and then I'll fucking figure it out.
I was planning to take Miss March and Yun Li to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close. We stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange. Out of curiosity, we decided to follow them.
I hate my.
Turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxian. Seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hulei's escape. We foiled their plans by pure chance. Wonder who provided them with those disguises. And how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship? Yeah, I heard them too. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster. Security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hulei will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature,
Gorgeous.
but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
you still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Shao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue it. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
When will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. You have any other instruction?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, step in as the temporary commanding officer, seat of Divine Foresight, see the Six Commission's affairs.
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and concealed the gates. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the Shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Don Hung are safe.
Lost contact, one of the messengers, the Xianzhou Yaoting. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. More concerned about the wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, Hule's whereabouts unknown. Everything is filled with uncertainty.
Church is right. I heard the escaped prisoner from the Shackling prison is beyond formidable. Anything goes wrong.
Oh, Yun Li, do you think we do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoner. Or dance. It's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
The plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your. First, many travelers will come all the way here for the war debt. We declare martial law now, it's declaring that the Huofu isn't. How do you think the outsiders will? Terrified, chaos might ensue. Second party, staff of the Xianzhou Lawfu's 6 commissions invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing war dance. Spending it indefinitely creates numerous challenges. But of course, everyone disagrees with it.
Really?
Mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. I'll guess that the events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. One controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among people. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on Hu. Nothing.
Nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he is nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act? Nothing has happened.
That's why I called the two of you here.
Are you asking? Is the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. Exactly.
March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuengrim. And they represent the Lawfu in the ring. It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? Can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. Trusting you not only with the honor of the ring, also with the security, Sky Splitter. Yocom, please explain to them the rest.
Oh good, now the gameplay part of it.
I'm sorry for our improper management. Truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. The Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Lawfu. It is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison. Tell me more about the current state of the shackling.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shei from the detention division is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and Spiritfarer to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, you behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped. The Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage for Borison. Fate is on. This brave man. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Lawfu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn the location where Hule was? How did they time their plan just before the Yao Qing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions is too difficult. What truly matters, if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind of all of this.
I understand. Afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the lawful. Now will only encourage them to further endanger them.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Unhung, King Sha, need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, would you like to start?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxy.
My people already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenching's report, stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxy stargazers in Thalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison. This bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine we transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemist, puts ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxy. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestor. Although they look completely different now, isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxy.
Yeah?
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. Means that the Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the law pool. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence, designed to help disciples suppress signs of their Mars-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borison,
They're one and the same, aren't they?
the medicinal properties and ingredients may differ. The principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxy weakly. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise them. Their determination
Rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise. Following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
Yenching told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison. This what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borison bio. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long life species, hoping to make medical or combat related. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borison attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No, we're only about revenge. We just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up. Deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo, broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the quite typical. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia unknowingly became their accomplice.
Watch out! Thing is still alive.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu of the Yaoqing. Been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and for their own purposes? Mech? Understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Young are a bloodline with the Borison. Some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity, moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borison do.
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing, a true potential, Foxy, inevitable curse with bloodline. Countless rulers have attempted to unravel this mystery. Why can Borison control the power of moon? And we Foxians break free from this curse? Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of Borison, also a monster. Subject. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds with.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule in the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but a warning.
There's such selfish pursuits in the name of good intention. Once led to a tragedy. Lafu served as a warning to future generations.
Mission of Imbibitor Lune. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from violence.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, alliance, will there be a promising goal.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming? Me to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the sanctus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the alchemy. Instead, exiled the healer, tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you, her good, led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Han, who had just finished his hatching, so that he would have gained the memories as to life?
What?
What did you just say?
He believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardian of Ojala, quelling the strife within their clan. But just as I mentioned, the road to always paved with good intent. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer Cauldron Master. Till your arrival.
That's the case. I should thank you for protecting my mentor.
Quite the contrary. I'm the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long, drawn life? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. Now, with the complicated situation in the alchemy, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you. Challenging. Shouldn't I be continuing?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge again. But let me make it clear. You sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance. So.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
Soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't pay them back.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect it.
You once warned me to be cautious about our Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission.
What's on your mind, Miss?
Well, seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the Shackle. The Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves suggests that the moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them work. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in...
They aim to spread chaos.
Excuse me.
They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Lorfu, I believe you understand the implications.
However, don't think the Preceptor is the true mastermind. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery, the Lord Ravager, who exploited the weakness in the law, instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Please remember, General, everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
An invitation.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the road. Now, then the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, to meet me at... I'd like to hear their explanation.
Good idea. If I were to take action, I'd alert the true master. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. Internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Gauching messenger who was taken hostage. Ule was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf. May Rainbow's blessing.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Pointing is hard. Anyway, Dubby is another alternative to your traditional energy drinks, Monster, Rockstar, etc., etc., etc. The person in charge is apparently a much nicer guy than that of G Fuel. And the taste, honestly, might be a little bit better in some ways. So, if you want cool shakers, which the waifu shaker is not currently available, but they might bring them back one day. Some great flavors. And because I am an expert at this, I totally didn't read first. We got Beach and Peach, Dub Slide, and Dragonade. Honestly, sound pretty good. Haven't tried these three. I have tried one so far. Don't remember what exactly that was, but it was a really good flavor, and I'm just really bad at drinking these things that I'm supposed to be drinking to feel better. Though if you want to feel better, instead of drinking just plain old water or some energy drinks that aren't good for you, or supporting somebody that is not that great, don't forget to use my code TheBlaziking right here. And, well, I think I have one more sponsor for you.